This is the Unfortunate Cookies podcast. The
I'm
podcast,
Kyle Ashone, and I just cut off Heath Ball.
podcast where we open fortune cookies.
We're
Good,
expecting
Kyle.
that one, were you?
No, I wasn't. And honestly, I'm just feeling getting right into the cookies today. Shall we?
Do it, man. Yeah.
Yeah, here, why don't you hold up your bag of cookies, Kyle? Go ahead. No, I'm sure we'd all love to see the cookies. Hold them up. Here, I'll show you an example. Here's my box of cookies.
Mine, when it gets here, it's in the mail. It's going to show yours up. I'm not even joking.
Well, I believe you.
I got a special bag of fortune cookies.
Well, I'm pleased to hear it. And I was gonna say, yeah, these we bought two. I bought two boxes of 13 cookies.
Okay.
You bought one, but now you bought 100 count, I believe.
Yeah. I bought prophecy cookies.
Oh, prophecy. Is that the brand or that's what they have in them?
That's what I'm calling them.
Dang. Okay. Well, hey, prophecy cookie. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna open right up. Sometimes it takes us a while. A couple episodes ago, it took us like 10 minutes to open the first cookie, which is fine. But I'm going to just crack right open. Get back to the heart of the show. All right. Cracking, ripping, sitting towards the east may bring you good fortune.
Towards the east?
Sitting towards the east may bring you good fortune.
Am I allowed to swear in this podcast?
I don't know. I guess I can bleep it out if it's too bad.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I'll allow it.
Sitting towards the...
Okay. Notice this too. It doesn't say facing. Sitting towards. So I guess you could say that sitting towards. Yeah. Okay.
So this is what I'm supposed to do?
Actually, yeah, I think I'm... Well, honestly, Kyle, look at this.
Do
you even need to face? Do you need to look at the east? Can you just like face towards the east?
All right, so I will sit towards the east.
But here's the thing. They don't sell this well. Sitting towards the east may bring you good fortune.
I'm going to take my options with the west.
I've been pretty good with the west.
Also,
I
I just now realize that I face north.
Uh-huh.
Naturally when I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
Never really occurred to me which geographical direction that I was facing.
Honestly, okay, so for me,
you're facing like you would be facing
this is
south?
the east.
That's the east
for me.
So you're at a you're at a halvesies. So I got to figure this out now cuz I know you're east.
Sitting.
So you normally face a little bit northwest.
Yes, technically it's weird cuz I think this is north. No, this is west. Yep, for me. North is this way.
Yeah, so you're a little northwest.
But like I said, my dad used to fly for Northwest actually.
That's true.
Interesting.
So have you ever noticed that like it's always when it's a combination of direction, it's either always north or south first, northwest or northeast, or southwest or southeast. It's never east north or west south.
You got a point there. It kind of feels like to me, I mean, up, north and south are the up down of the compass.
Well, you're going to go west south for a little bit, and then you're going to go east north.
I'm guessing it started with north is the easiest thing to tell at night because you got the North Star, so you can look north.
Yeah.
And then you go from there. So then opposite of north would be south. I'm guessing that's why.
I just figured out a rule though. Like, I mean, maybe not a rule, but we'll call it a given tradition.
Yeah.
Who decided these things?
Nautical people.
Because if you say it any different, nobody's going to know what you're talking about.
Right.
But like, it's perfectly
Head west,
normal.
north.
Yeah. I don't know what you don't understand about this. Just go slightly west north. It's really not that difficult. Like, all right, you're going to go west south and then take a 90 and then you're going to be west north, which is a left-hand turn. I don't understand. You know,
you're going to go west north.
How'd you get out of your house this morning?
Are you asking me? I thought you were gonna say a joke.
It's rhetorical. I'm having this conversation in my mind, kind of like if I were to be having it with somebody else, but it's not actually happening.
But I assumed that other
I'm
imaginary you was gonna
already
finish that
starting to
conversation.
like throw my. I'm already starting to hurdle my responses.
Yeah, I'm gonna head you off with the pass.
Yeah.
I feel like this pod,
Which
you're ready.
path? The east,
You're ready.
north, or the west, south?
It feels like you're combative this episode. It feels like you're like, Heath's gonna dupe me somehow, so I'm
No,
gonna jump it every single time.
Not necessarily combative.
I've never been more anxious on a podcast in my
I've
life.
just realized something. It's like, who made these rules and why do I have to follow them?
That's right. And honestly, like getting back to the fortune, I'm like, sitting towards the east may bring you good fortune. It's just like so vague. How long am I supposed to face the east? And also, the best chance is that something might happen that's good.
I think it's going to make a lot of people start just questioning.
Yeah, I agree.
It's very misleading fortune. That is a very unfortunate cookie.
Well, I mean, some of it is like you'll die surrounded by loved ones and wealth. I'm like, okay, something. But then this one's like, hey, if you look that way for a while.
But if they reside in the West, then it's not going to be fortunate or wealthy.
All right. How do you want to do? Do you want to do a fortune cookie generator for you, or you want me to send you another picture of my fortune?
No. Well, excuse me. We'll use chat. I'm going to type.
Okay.
Actually, I will speak. We'll see if this works. Use voice. Give me a fortune that a fortune cookie would give me.
For our audio-only listeners, Kyle is holding a fortune cookie and screaming at it as if he would torture an informant.
Did you hear what its fortune did? Did it come through?
No, it did not. Not for me.
Okay, all right. So I said, give me a fortune that a fortune cookie would give me. So here is the fortune.
Okay.
Your persistence will soon pave the way to a breakthrough. Just keep laying down the groundwork.
Okay, that feels like that's like listening to your talk, because like this is an asphalt guy. We're gonna put it in asphalt language.
I do use chat, so I mean it's
Ask it right now. It's like, did you do that type of language because of my job? Ask it that.
Did you give me that type of response because of my job? Okay, I really wish that you could hear this because I'm not believing it. We're gonna get into an argument. Says, no, your job wasn't the reason. I'm following your instructions to be straightforward.
I feel like chat feels threatened by you.
I'm simply giving you direct answers without sugarcoating. That's...
Why is your chat so aggressive?
Oh, dude, I hate flowery conversation. Like, I'm here for transfer of information, and that's it, and knowledge. So, like, don't give me flowery communications. Just get to the point. We need to be quick with it. Come on.
Because it kind of feels like it's being rude to you, but a little sarcastic in there, like, get it together, you idiot. Like, that's the vibe.
That's legitimately how I communicate. Like, I'll get on it if it's trying to give me too much description. It's like, just give me the juice.
All right, let's read that fortune again. Let's dive into that.
The fortune was, your persistence will soon pave the way to a breakthrough. Just keep laying down the groundwork. I mean, it's very it's very encouraging, positive, if you will.
Yeah, I think low key this is a keep on trucking and you'll get there kind of vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But I mean, it's a little bit better than sit west and you might, or face east and you might receive something.
I mean, honestly, I think that's probably the worst fortune we've ever got.
So if you combine the two, it's like if you consistently face east,
well,
you might receive good things.
It's like it's indefinite. It didn't say for a day, for a year. It's just like sitting towards the east may bring you good fortune. So like if I commit, I'm reading this as like every time I sit down, I'm facing the east.
If I commit, am I going to do this fortune?
Yeah. I'm all about it. Let's make it happen. But then it's also, even if that happens, it may happen, and a good fortune may come to me. Like,
Hey, I have a question.
What?
Just another intrusive thought. Uh, what's Lucy reading?
What's Lucy reading?
Yeah, you said she's like she doesn't take naps anymore, and so right now she's reading. I'm like, what's she reading?
Oh, she listens to Tony's, which are little audio boxes things, like there's stories on them. So
Okay,
she
wait a
puts
minute.
on one of
What's an
those.
audio box?
Well, it's like it's like a Bluetooth speaker, but you put little like minifigures on it, like characters, like
I'm learning so
Elsa.
much right now. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Oh yeah, dude, you'd be all over these. I like it's our vibe. It's like imagine if Adventures in Odyssey, but
Yeah.
to play the story, you had like a little Mr. Whitaker minifigure, and then you put that on top of it.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're flipping
Man,
awesome.
toys that like
Mm-hmm.
toys today are so cool. I'm thinking
Yeah.
like, are you just making up names for cassette tapes right now? Audio
No
box?
audiobook. Well, it's like, and it's an audio experience. So like, she's got like a bunch of Frozen ones, and
Yeah.
it'll be like it'll start off with the song, and then it'll tell the story of the movie. But it's nice because it's screen free,
Yeah.
imagination inspiring. Um, she listens to that, and then she'll read her random books. So I think I saw her grab Angelina Ballerina, um,
Huh.
maybe a Paw Patrol.
I love that
Um,
so much. And especially because like so I bought a table saw the other day
oh yeah.
and I was
You
putting
don't
this
even. Hey, you don't even need to finish the story. I automatically know where you're going with the table saw relating to my kid reading, so we can just move
yeah,
on. I don't even
I
need that
just
connection.
what
Why did that make you think of a table saw?
because it brought me back to my childhood of doing something and listening to something.
Yep.
And I was like, it brought me like I was putting so I bought a table saw and I was putting it together and it took me like an hour to fully unbox it, put it together. And during that time, I was listening to a book.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this was me when I
Mm-hmm.
was 8 building Legos and listening to Adventures in Odyssey. I'm like,
Yep.
and the thing is like, dude, I'd do that for hours.
Yeah. Same.
I know you did too. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's so cool.
Yeah, Adventures in Odyssey or like audiobooks. Like I'd put on like Lord of the Rings or like the Chronicles of Narnia, like all the just like good books, and you just be building fortresses, and then
Yeah.
you would build what you're learning about, and it's like
Do,
the
do
playtime
they
is
have
epic.
audiobooks for adults?
What?
Or I'm sorry,
Have you never
audio
listened to an audiobook?
I'm sorry, audio boxes.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, they're called audiobooks. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, like,
Man, it'd be
it
cool if
would
they
just
did
be
these with
kind of
regular
cool.
books.
Like,
Hmm.
you know, I've never heard of that before. So maybe it
The
means
audio
I'm just
box.
out of touch with toys.
Yeah.
Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore.
Well, what did you ask about the other day? That okay? That'll get me sad. Toys R Us. I used to love going in there.
Dude,
You
even
asked me
as
something
like
the other
as
day.
a grown up.
Oh, you're like, oh, do they still make animal crackers? Because you weren't familiar. I'm like, dude, yeah, animal crackers are doing pretty well actually. And
Animal crackers are still alive and well.
I will say too, all of the toys that have gone away, but like Hot Wheels and Legos are still so prominent, and that's a comfort to me because I'm like, I understand these toys.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
it's grown with the generations. Like those were the
yeah,
toys that followed the kid to an adult, and now the adult wants to pass the experience back onto the kid.
yeah, yeah. I think same thing with movies. That's why there are like all these live action Disney remakes because it's like movies
Oh,
that we grow up on are like, yeah, I'll take my kid to this movie because I love that. As it's totally why they're
sure.
getting it. So, um, and I'm straying into movie territory, so we better pedal out, pedal out, pedal out.
All right, back up. I think that's cool with
Yeah,
with the toys. Now I'm gonna have I feel like there's a whole world that I'm missing now.
yeah, it's good. I'll send you some Tony box stuff. I also one of my favorite things. They're called Tonies. You know, that's just
Okay.
like that's a Tony box, and they're called Tonies that are like these little figures. Here, I'll actually show you one. Vamp for a second.
Okay. Now I'm wondering like how do you where do you find this stuff?
Target. So this is a Finding Nemo, Tony.
Okay.
Hutch is getting this for Easter. And so there's like a magnet on it.
Yeah.
And you set it on the box, and then it downloads the audio story. And so like this one is audio play, approximately 31 minutes with songs. And yeah, so they can play with it as a toy. They can use it as, to play the audio stories. It's a delight.
That's like that is so cool. Now I'm like, I mean, I get the concept of it, but I'm just like, I didn't even know those things existed. And so now I'm like, I'm all about kids' toys.
Yeah, that's sweet. If you have no reason, well, maybe you could buy my kids something. But go down. There's a Tonie aisle at Target, and it's just literally a wall of those figures. It's pretty crazy.
So that's a whole new thing that came out.
Yeah.
Do you remember Barbie had her own aisle, and and American Girls had their own aisle. Barbie's still there. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a timeless thing, but like Tonie's was never around, so it's a new thing that's been created.
Yeah. Oh, that was my joke I've been doing because they're called Tonies. So I do refer to them as Anthony's with Lucy. Go pick an Anthony.
And she doesn't know any different, does she?
Well, no, but she started calling him that too. But she knows it's a joke. So she'll like, I'm going to go pick an Anthony.
I thought you were going to call him Toenails.
No. No, I wouldn't be so crass. All right. Should we do one more fortune?
I think we should do one more fortune, and then we discuss it on the next episode.
Oh, like a little teaser for the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can find it. Okay, that's a good call. All right. So actually, while we were discussing something, I already cracked one because I thought I was going to send this to you. So I'll just read it. It's just a piece. It's a tiny piece of paper. What do you want?
Eat it. I want you to eat it on camera.
I will. You want me to eat it on camera? I will.
Yeah.
But then we're not going to remember it for next episode. I'll eat it next episode.
We watched we listened to the whole last episode so we can remember what it was.
All right. I'm going to read this, and on next episode, I will devour it. Okay? You will find happiness today for being generous to those closest to you. I win.
It's a good thing.